Good Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a great one and an emotional one on top of all that. Our youngest son, Ben, got married to his high school sweetheart, Sarah Grace. And it was a great wedding, exciting just to get to see the family and friends and just what a great time it was. And seemed like it's been the years in the making. They've been together for 7 years, and and just but then the last few weeks it's just like everything sped up so much, and just like you've seen it coming up and trying to get everything done and trying to get all the dinners planned and all the stuff you're doing and things like that. But it was exciting just to get to see there, and me and Corey was his best men, and so it was exciting to get to stand there next to him as he starts this journey in his life. And we're excited to see what the future holds for them too. They're both very strong-willed, just really believe in each other, and it's really exciting to see. And so one of the things the other day when I was give a speech for the rehearsal, and one of the big things I was talking about was communication, and that's things you really gotta talk. You got to let everybody know what's going on, and you got to talk about with your loved one for sure. And you got to you don't have to have the same goals. You don't have to have the same things that you do in life. Renee's not running ultras, but she's my crew chief. I'm not sometimes as excited about going to Goodwills or decorating, but I know what she's talking about. I know what she's doing with it, and I know what her joy and her excitement is, and that's stuff that we talk about a lot. And that's what I told Ben and Sarah Grace, that there's going to be compromises and sometimes lopsided, but you still got to work it out together where you're both enjoying each other's time and doing things together. And there's going to be trials. There's going to be things happen. That's just part of it. There's going to be, that's where I see a lot of people going to a relationship and going into marriage. They think it's going to be this fairy book, that it's going to be just every day's perfect. Every day you get up, there's never nothing going wrong. Eventually, the dishes got to be washed. The clothes got to be clean. They got to be put up. Things got to be picked up around the house. And there's stuff that's going to start happening. A car's going to break down. Payments start coming in that you've got to owe stuff. And it's just life. That's part of everything. But what happens if you don't talk about those things and have a game plan on those things, it's definitely going to make it a rough way. And a lot of times it don't end good. And so in business, I see this every day. You'll see business partners that have separate goals. I mean, they really not focusing on that part together and stuff like that. But you can have the separate part with that, but you got to have the same outcome that you're looking at the end. And that's going to have a great business, just like you're going to have a great life in a marriage. And so as we go through this week and stuff like that, that's some things we need to think about. How are you guys on the same goal? Are you on the same focus? Are you on the same things that you're working toward? It's been a blur, like I said, trying to get the wedding done, and we're actually leaving tomorrow for Denver to go to the BTA conference. We're excited about that. It's been several years since we've got to go to one. It just worked out for us. So we're excited to go out there and see some new things out, and kind of some things, how we can grow our business and do some things with that. But let's continue praying for the people around us, motivate somebody today. Give somebody a smile and tell them to have a blessed day, and just see if it makes their day. So everybody have just a blessed and wonderful week.